Hello, hello. Are we here? And we had quite a successful day. We were able to knock out all of these different structures here, and that is pretty freaking epic, if I do say so myself. We are going to get rid of this, also, just because I feel like there should be like a second way in here. And without it, we don't have that. So, we now have that. Not sure what my plan is for the moment, but I do know that we have a few things that we need to address, and that is we didn't put lights on all of these. So, first things first, let's try to put some freaking lights on some of these because they deserve it, and it'll look good. It'll look nice, it'll work, and we just gotta randomly put them on here, but that will show just a little bit, because you can see they make a difference. Like, it's not much, but I love the way that it looks. Not much, but it definitely adds a good chunk of atmosphere here, and we then do not have to worry about creepers simply cascading down our head and jumping on our face. You know? That's where I'm at with that. But I think it's starting to look really, really nice. And I am pleasantly surprised with how well this came out. Even though I did not have a plan and I was just kind of faffing about, I think it works really, really well. So I'm very happy about that. But as you can see, we still have many things to do. For example, there's grass here. Why is there so much grass here? And obviously, we do not want any of the grass here. How does that feel? Can we maybe do something like that too? Just to have like a little bit of moody atmosphere. Yes, it looks so good. So I think today what we're going to do for this brief episode is we're going to just kind of knock out some things here. So first, let's just get rid of the couple bits of dirt here. They just don't seem to fit in very, very well. No point in having it, and let's do this just to be a little bit better. Alright, so that is numero uno. Let's just break this so that we can plant all the trees in the same area. We no longer wish to plant things over here. Perfect. So, with that, let's head to our actual tree chopping area, which is over here, of course. And we are in need of the birch. We need birch because we need the ability... Whoa. We need the ability to finish the sand festation, converting all of the grass over there into sand. And that is going to be a very important step, I think. We need to be able to convert it, and we also need to make plans for over here. I haven't put a whole lot of thought into it, but I know that we need to do some basic outlining here, and so we can kind of see what shapes we're going to make with the houses, and even though all of them are going to take a long time to build, I kind of want an area plotted out for each one of them, so that the people of this civilization know that they are safe and that it is working for them rather than against them. Makes no sense, probably, but trust me, it will. With that said, I would also like to try to maybe do some basic outlining here today. See where things are going to go, especially because there's no trees, there's no farms, there's no nature, so how are we going to make it look filled in and lived in without all of those things. Well, don't you worry. We have that fully covered, and we can make it happen. 26. That's pretty good. All right, so I'm going to start out here just by... We have grass over here, and we're not going to build in this area probably next. I think next we'll go into here before going into the courtyard here, because I'm not really sure what the courtyard would entail or any things like that. But I do know that we want to start building in there, because that sounds very, very nice. And so let's put some stuff down, potentially creating a new chest, because this is all things we need to make, or to make these towers, which we still are going to need more of. So let's start with that. Let's just get rid of everything that we have that we don't currently need. And with that, we can grab ourselves... what kind of block should we use? Use wood. Use leaves, because that would be the easiest to get rid of. Yeah, let's use leaves as our planning and our breakable block that we don't really need to worry about. I know we have them somewhere over here. Yeah, plenty of them, and we can just get rid of them. We're not using them really, so it's not a big deal. And then we can just kind of see very clearly how the civilization is going to look over here. We've got the wall in, well, we got part of the wall in place anyway. And we'll have to do the same thing over here and terraform it and, you know, all that. I'm trying to go in stages, kind of, but it is what it is. So how big of a circle did we have over here? Was this a 5 spot? 5115, yeah. So 5115 is pretty big, it turns out. Maybe we can pull that off here, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that, and then how about back 1 then? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1. Yeah, this is gonna be too big. So let's try a 3-fer right here. So we'll try like a 3, and we'll go back 1 block or so. And we are going to get a ton of saplings doing this, but that is not my intent. Let's try to go here, I think. So 3, 1, 1, 3, perhaps. Even that is just a smidge too big. We could fix that, I think. If we just took this one out, if I could have some freaking dirt, that'd be great. Put that one there, right? Then we wouldn't have to worry about it, potentially. So we could do 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then we would just have to add 1 more bit of dirt there. Okay, so let's give that a shot then. So maybe this one comes out all the way over here. 1, 3. So it comes out all the way like that. And I think that is okay. So you would just have a house very close to the other house, but that is actually not a terrible thing, honestly. And if we need to move the road, we always can. It's not a big deal. So this is just like a perspective of what we think we're going to do. So this probably should be where a tower is then. Based on our just being bad, I guess, this should be where a tower is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is absolutely where we should have a tower. Towers probably are good to like separate things and just to get an idea of what's going on. So, like, I would kind of like to do a tower. One, two, three. So that's 4. So this would be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you'd have 3 by 3, but you don't do it like that. So you would do right here. Is that a 3 by 3? That feels like the wrong shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why. That's why it feels incorrect. So, got to keep this one. We got to lose this one then. 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And that gives us our 3 by 3. So we'll have a turret there and a turret there, just because I feel like you should have it one like nearby the walls here, because it's going to be a big deal otherwise, right? This is effectively a police state here, so that we need lots of ability to do that. And I do like the diagonal ones, even though they're going to be a pain in the ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'd have to do it like this if we wanted a diagonal one here, which is fine. So I think turrets all along the walls here, that'll make things pretty easy to work with. I'm also thinking the roads are a little bit too long now, though. They just don't really work as I was hoping that they would. I think they're a little too wide, so that we'll have to worry about. Because this footprint of this house does not fit. Like, that's going to be, like, a very important person, which Luxie will be very happy about, I guess. But, we're going to have to make a lot of diagonal houses, is what I am coming to realize here, and that is going to suck really, really badly. So let's have 1, 2, 3, 1. Nope. Even it's too big, too small for that even. That's crazy. Okay. That's better. So we'll do the 3. And I would really appreciate that torch back, honestly. We need it. Okay, so we've moved all the trees over there now. We don't have to worry about them. So you have this house, and then I probably want to do like a bit of a diagonal thing here. So I would go from the 2 corners, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we would do like that, I suppose, and do a weird elongated house here. I think it'll work all right. It's okay to have dead space in there because we'll figure that out later. We'll set up like little market stalls or, you know, whatever. So then I'd probably want, this is more of a flat area, so I want to probably do a rectangle part right here. Something like this, I guess. Oh, there's still wood in my inventory, damn it. Alright, so you would have, let's go one more, I guess. Make it a nice little rectangle. And I don't know why, but I feel compelled to add circles to all of these. So if you were to have a circle, you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that's actually terrible. So we need to do it like this then. If not, we're going to run into a plethora of problems that I really don't want to deal with. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So we are going to add a lot of the same shape while also adding just a little bit of like tentative features, right? So we could do a slightly bigger one if we felt like it. Maybe. I don't know. I just want to see how many houses we can fit in here, and it's not looking good. We're gonna miss a lot of houses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are gonna have to do a lot of diagonal turrets around here, because of the way I designed this monstrosity here. That's fine. So let's do another circle here, presumably. We could push that one back a little bit. Yeah. Just push it back a smidge so that we can get it within the boundaries. And some of these houses are just going to be weird. That's all I can tell you. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, let's go to 5. Oh, God. This is going to be a really hard thing to build. I can already tell you. I can already tell. Based on the shapes I'm having to make here, this is going to be rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do a 5er here to have like a big one. If you do a big one, I probably want to go like a little bit of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's going to be big houses here, but not crazy. Shit. Well, that doesn't work then, does it? That does not work. This is way too big for the area here because it needs to bend that way or else it doesn't line up correctly. Oh, God. Yeah, we are just burning through these leaves right now, but it's fine. So we need to go that way then. Let's do another one of these weird houses. So let's do like 5, 1, 5. I mean, it's not very much of a circle, right? But I guess that's okay. Not terrible, at least. And then that allows us to come from here. Oof, this is going to be so hard. These shapes are going to be extremely difficult for me. I can already tell you. It's because it would need to come all the way. We'd need it to connect over there. If we did that shape, I would lose my damn mind. Oh boy, that would be bad. So from the circle, yeah, all right, you win. We'll go with the smaller circle. I want to have a few of these houses, but I think there is less room in here than I originally thought. So we may have to scrap that and just have one big person, big house anyway. Although Alexi will have a field day if we do that, because he then will be that important person. So we'll have to address that in the lore. Obviously, we'll have to address that because we're not dealing with that. So it has to be like this, and then you have to go. This is just going to be a small little house here. That is a good shape. It's a very good shape. Seems easy enough to build on. Won't be too bad, I don't think. And it can also then have a thing going over here if we can just stagger this a little bit. So let's go here. One more block. Like that. And this is going to be very, like I said, difficult to do this, but I think it will present a very unique challenge in this part of the city. If all of the builds are diagonal, it's going to be a pretty hard to do house. And we'll make them different variations and just, they're going to be skinny, but I think they're going to be tall, and that should be okay. Do we want another one right there? Do you need another one right there? I don't know. Because if we do, we can't have the houses. And these are going to shoot way above everything anyway, so it shouldn't really matter what we do with that. Let's take this out then. Take this opportunity to make this a housing area. I genuinely thought there was going to be way more houses than this, though, I will say. Let's go 3. Let's try. I like this shape. We'll just see if we can maybe pull it off all over the city, or if we need to do different shapes and hope for the best. But it looks like, just because of the road, this is feasible, so that is at least one good thing. Very skinny, feasible houses, though. Can we then do this one here, perhaps? So let's go 4 blocks wide. You would have could do the circle like this then, I guess. Kind of. Right up against the wall, though. Alright, this one's going to have to be a weird, like, U-shaped house to make that work. So this one's going to be a little bit bigger then. Maybe like a circle here. Circle here. So let's try double the circle action, double the fun. So you'd have your circle, and then you would go branching off this. Oh no, we can make this work. It just has to be a little bit smaller than the other one. It's so small. It's so tiny. That's fine, though. I think that's okay. We are going to need a couple guard towers, and this is going to annoy me slightly that it's not going that way, so maybe we can... It's going to annoy me that there's like a weird separation here, I think, but oh well. Yeah, wherever we can, we'll just fit in the towers, and then the towers should allow us to do this efficiently. 4, 5, just like so. So that is a tower. And let me just fly up for a quick second and just see how we're filling out. I mean, it's coming. Little bit of progress, but you see that we have quite a bit of space left to work with surrounding the path on either side. I don't know if we're able to put anything over there, honestly, but if we were, I think that that would be like the market stall area. So how many houses can we fit in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 currently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 currently. And then we'll equate a bunch more, like one in here, and on both sides of this road, we'll have this road loop back this way and then back over there. Big contiguous circle. It's gonna be weird. But the nice thing about this is most of the houses are going to be relatively small because we don't have a big enough area. Unless I want to encompass like all of that area, like a massive expansion. We do not really have the resources to do that, so yeah. They'll have to be small houses, and that's okay. That is okay. Maybe we have at least one more big house, though, because I really liked building these houses. And they were cool and weird, and yeah. But anyway, that's going to do it for me today. I know we didn't get a whole lot accomplished, but it's all part of the process. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, ciao.